Okay, so let me explain what I'm doing. So I'm just learning C++ because I'm getting bored of Python. Like I know how to do like 90% of things. So I'm just gonna learn a new one. So I'm learning C++. I'm gonna make tic-tac-toe game text-based because I'm still trash at it. And Copilot's disabled, so no um, inline suggestions. Holy cow, I didn't know we had that many. That's for Minecraft add-ons. I only use those for add-ons because they're really annoying to write. So, let me just do the. So I have to write this all manually, which is going to be a pain, but let's just do this. So, main function. I don't even remember what you pass in. Oh, no. You pass in void with int. There we go. Return 0. I'm gonna forget the semicolons so much in this. Like, I'm gonna have a full on 5 compiler errors for forgetting it. So let's make some functions. I am watching Bro Code, and I did watch his tic-tac-toe thing. I remember generally how he did it, but I skipped through most of it, so I have to make it myself. All I know is he used a 1D list, so. Okay, so let's make a, because I know he had a print thing. Show game. So that's easier to type. Let's be string, standard string. This is going to be an absolute pain to write. Standard string game. And I'm not going to use a 2D list because I'm so bad. And I also want to make it a little bit better so like you can play again or exit the game when you're done with the match against the bot. I think I might need C time also. Although I feel like the syntax is different for me because I can't just do srand of time of 0. I can't do that. Like, well, now it's not sending me errors. Let me just try this. Because that's not giving me errors. So, and for some reason I don't have this set up. I don't have it set up to run it. I forgot how I did that. I'm new to this, so because I had another folder in my projects folder. Because stop and restart. Let me just try the shortcut for it. And that doesn't work. Um, oh yeah, let me open up this stream. Oh, it's because I'm in that. That's what was happening. Um, I think I did that. Um, okay. I don't know what's happening. I think it's just because I was in restricted execution. Int main. Expected initializer. Oh, let me just comment this. Holy cow. Yeah, srand. It's giving me errors. Because this will work. Yeah, it worked. Okay. Now I'm gonna mess up the syntax so much in this. So let me make show game with game and just the game. So it's standard C with, let's make it 3 by 3. So 1, 2, 3. This thing. That should be one line. It's gonna be a small tic-tac-toe grid. It's fine. Just copy this. And we have, let me just put an X in here. Yeah, so that's a little small. I think that's, yeah, I already forgot the, okay. So let me just run show game. And let me just make up some random thing. String game. Um, um, let me just, I don't know what I'm doing yet, guys, so don't worry. And I forgot, bro, I'm gonna forget these all day. Okay, so this does work. I forgot new lines. Me add this. And add end line. Because that flushes the buffer, right? So, okay. There you go. Yeah, this looks kind of, that's very squeezed, like, me double space that. How does that look? I need extra spaces on the other side. Alright, perfect. So, we change these to be this. I'm gonna disable Copilot because it keeps showing up as options. And I don't want it to show up as options. Because I don't know what I'm doing yet, so. And this is 2 down, 2 up. That's 1 up. Copy, paste, paste, and paste. Now how does this look? Kind of small. X. Alright. Next we will, if I do this, add this line, and just have 1 space. I just want to see how this looks. Because I also don't want it to be too small. Yeah, because I need spaces in between like that. And I don't think 2 spaces, because I can't put something in there without it being offset. So I have the grid now. So let's do this. Let's not show the game anymore. And let's so what might we need? I'll just steal this. Also, instead of these, I'm going to be doing new line because I think Brocode said that was better for performance, and like this deletes the buffer or something. So I'm gonna do this. Plus, it looks faster, I guess. I don't know. Now, need to have so X's, O's. Okay. Now let's say pick tag. There we go. Let's just and switch this stuff. Tic-tac-toe program. 1, 2, 3. And for this amount of characters, let me make it like equal signs or something. Now let's see how that looks. Okay, that's a good start. And now let's say, now this does not actually look good. So I'm gonna cut this out. And then C out. And just to be easier, let's do this. Now it has tic-tac-toe program. And let's ask the user C out. Let's ask them what letter would me. So let's have X's or O's to choose from. And then let's ask for their input. Also, forgot these again. Like, again. It's not good. Let's, um, let's do this. Do wow. Let's have a do wow thing. So in this do wow, wow, um, next game. Let's not assign that yet. And let's make this exit. Let's say like exit is X and next game is N or something. So, because I want this to be able to be played infinitely until the user does not want to play anymore. Or closes the exe, whatever. So out here, let's say and I don't know what's happening. Thanks for playing, and then let's end the program immediately after that. So let's do, instead of this, let's cut this out. And add this. Let me add another. And let's say new game. But let's have this size of characters. And let's like align it in the middle of that. So how many characters is this? I think we have 3 on each side of this. So let's do Wait. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So how long is this word? New game is 8. I'm not gonna worry about this. I'm not gonna worry about this yet. So let's just say new game. And let's ask what letter they would like to be. X's or O's. And then let's do player character. And let's standard CA. And I think you do that to player char. That seems good. Incompatible types. Const char. What? Okay. Let's just run this, see what happens. And it doesn't like this. That fixes one error. And forbids comparison between pointer and integer. Forbids comparison between pointer and integer. Isn't there this thing? Must be pointer but has type char. So what if I do this? Okay, I don't even know what's happening right now, but let's try this. Okay, no errors. And all be X's. Instant. Oh, also I did Control X. So yeah, my keyboard is breaking. So X. And it just immediately says thanks for playing because it doesn't know what next game is, so it'll just exit. This is good. And so let's also have how did you define lists again? Well, they're basically lists. With 9 elements. I think that's syntax. Okay, that syntax is correct. And that's going into player character. Let's have another do well. And I forget what there are. Okay. Wow. Player character is not equal, is equal to this X lower. Doesn't lower exist? Dot lower? I don't even know. Can you at least give me the... Okay, so I don't think C++ does that. Lower. Lower bound. Compare three-way. Well, is not equal to X. Or player character is not equal to Y. And this is incorrect because I need to have this thing for some reason. I don't even know what this means, but whatever. And okay, that seems good. Let's fix that. And now just to check, let's show what this is. And for some reason, you need it at the end of these things. It's too weird to me to do that. And it's compiling, and let's say that we want to be G. T, X. I do want to add support for X and O lowercase, but okay, and I type in X, the correct thing. This is OR, right? Um, let's just, I'm confused right now. I'm just lost right now. Like, actually. I'm lost. Expected this. What if I just value of this? Bool is X. Does this work? Oh my gosh. Holy cow. Um, oh, my program's still running. And error expected. Oh my gosh. I really have to be this dumb. X. And I did control X. Why is control X? Anything when I do control is 1. I'm not even trying to do control. Let's recompile. Holy cow, I forgot about this again. It just spams when you spam a lot. Okay, so we have some big problems. New game. I'd like to be X. I'd like to be X. Now if I do anything other than X, well, if I have X inside, okay, it's still in. Um, okay, so now I'm very confused still. Very confused indeed. Also let me rename the stream. I just realized that. Just realized I might need to. Yeah, because it says making Lush Network. Shush. Okay. We're not making Lush Network. We are learning C++. Alright. Trash. Perfect. Done. Let's mute that. And reload. Boo. That's perfect. Okay, let me close out of this. Okay, we're back in this. Now let's yeah, so that's a very big problem right now. Um let's just also have this copy and pasted, but instead let's have it equal to y, and instead of is x, is y. Now is y c out. Well, we also gotta add a new line character. Boom. Let's try this. Let's be t, let's be h, let's be x, y, x, and y. Okay. Now I don't know why it's doing that. Let's also try showing what this is. Let's try showing is x or is y. Identifier is. Let's group this with parentheses because must be the problem. Okay, no errors so far. Oh. Okay. Now let's be x. Let's be y. X, y. Okay, so I don't know what's happening. Um, me add an or statement for lowercase x, because I don't even know what's happening, but I don't really care as long as it's working. And that gives me wrong stuff again. For some reason I have to put asterisk in front of this. It's so complicated. Rerun, just, oh my gosh. Rerun, just check to make sure x does, oh, that's caps lock. x. So lowercase x does still work. I don't know what's happening here. Okay. Next, let's check for y. And let's take both of these things. Let's make another boolean is valid input. Valid uh, letter input. Let's add this, not. And what is it? Is valid letter input is undefined. It's defined here. I will just say boom. And let's also boolean is valid. Okay, so I don't know what's happening, but in the scope is declared in the scope. What? Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's getting mad at this. It's declared in the scope. This thing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I told you guys I'd be trash at the. Holy cow. Okay. So let's put some dumb responses in. Okay, well, you're gonna have to fix that, but it should work. Oh, I'm really dumb. I made my code for the letter Y and not O. And I forgot about that too. Okay. Oh, thanks for playing. Let's also just delete player char. Actually, let's just have this be. Alright, now let's also have an integer. Turns just to count whose turn it is. Now turns is equal to 0. Statement. Hey, I didn't forget that for once. Okay. So I'm still confused. Don't really know what's happening. So yeah, like I don't know why I need the pointer values there. Like, but as long as it works and I can compile it into an exe that I can distribute, it's fine. So let's see. Um. Okay. Well, we have the game, and at the beginning of a new game, let's set game. Let's just do what Bro Code did because I don't know. Or we could use the fill. Doesn't fill exist? Um. Yeah, what is happening right now? I'm just gonna do what I know. Game. Let's say game is space and comma. 369. There we go. Too many initializer values. What does this want for me? Many initializer value. What is happening? 3. There's only nine things. What? These are chars. These literally are chars. Still too many initializer values though. I think I need this here. Holy cow, that's worse. Value of type const char cannot be used to initialize entity of char. This is not a constant. I don't want. I'm not saying this is a constant. Okay. Now I have no idea what's happening. Nine errors, huh? Let's just. And yeah. Too many initializers for char 9. Um. Too many initializers. What is. Okay. I don't even know what's happening at this point. I really don't know what's happening. Let me just search it up. Let's just search array. C++. Size. Const size or thing in size. Double. Okay, so I have no idea what's going on, like, at all. I need 9 values, right? Let's see if I'm allowed to do this. Game 0 equals. Do. Um, that removes that error, but it's not a modifiable value. Let me search this. Okay, let's search this. Um, okay, well, so it turns out they're even picky about the quotes. Yeah, I think they're even picky about the quotes. Python is super all lenient, but this is not. Where did that? Oh, it's replacing it with semicolons for some reason. Okay, let's not do that anymore. And let's fix this line. Boom. Compiler warnings? Nope. Okay, finally. They're literally picky about their quotation marks. I am not going to get used to this in 5 million years. Like, not at all. Like, I can use these here, but not here. Okay. Let's do this later. Do game equals this. Okay. Game now equals char. A modifiable value. Too many initializers. What are you talking about? This literally is a modifiable value. It's just chars. Just chars. Game 0. Semicolon. Single quotes. H. What? Okay. I saw a video on Phil, but it's not working, so. Or I int I equals 0, 1. I is less than or equal to 9. And I plus plus. Okay, that's not syntax. That's not wrong with syntax, so. Oh my gosh. I am going to forget about these so much. X. X. Y. Oh. Oh. And yeah, that's what happens with this being not assigned yet. Yeah, it's super weird. Okay. Now let's make this thing you are, and then it'll show player character. And let's do play. I'm gonna use this thing. The pointer thing, which is really weird and weird. X. So, all I had to do was delete the star and make it this. Oh, perfect. 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 I am so bad at this. No. Am I allowed to do that? Show me that. Expected an expression. I think I'm allowed to do that. That's right, right? Expected a semicolon. There's your semicolon. Okay, this is just really complicated for some reason. Expected an expression. Okay, so I'm not allowed to do that. But I'm allowed to do that. Or not. I'm allowed to do this, right? Okay, at least I'm allowed to do that. Um, I think it'd be more readable just with ifs. And let's also have CPU char. And let's make the CPU. Well, let's not do that yet. Oh my. Let's do player char. Equals equals. Oh. Okay, I don't. Holy cow. I did all this and I don't even know what I'm doing. Bro, what? Holy cow. Let me just make that a little smaller and a little bit more readable because compiler will, I think, will just delete this stuff anyways. Alright, expected a semicolon. Hmm. Expected a statement. Expected a semicolon. How strict are these programming languages, bro? Oh, they're not strict. They're just picky. Oh. Okay, we have some messed up text. It's fine though. Now we do another if statement. If player char is the same as x, then CPU char will become O. Else CPU char become x's. Okay. Now we have complicated code that I don't really know what does. I actually do know what it does. I just am trash as C++. Okay. So that's this thing handling this thing. Let's play. T, T, T. Chaos does still do chaos. Um, let's add another thing. New line. The CPU is. Why is it? Why is it turn that on? And let's do the CPU char. And let's also do end line. Okay. Now I have this chaos, but it's fine. And that's happened again. Oh. Okay, so we got the CPU and you. Perfect. Um, Let me just stretch real quick. Oof. Writing C++ wears me out, bro. Okay, let's just. Alright, now let's do this. Um, Now let's play the game. So, you're, the player char and the CPU char. Now we have the turns number. And now let's do. Holy cow, now I have to. Oh yeah, I need to add the stuff in here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. X. 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 Okay, so that's where all the spots need to be. Now let's copy. And we need to split this up. Put game at 0. Identifier game is unexpected. That's fine. We need the character of the game. We need a list of 9, which is game. Okay. And why do you need semicolons in there? An expression is expected. Oh. You don't need semicolons in there. It's just being absolutely stupid. Let's copy this for easy reusability. Okay. Let's copy this line. That should be good. Just gotta add the numbers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alright. Next, let me just pass in the game object to the function because I want to see what it does. Pass the game object. And let's just play this. Bruh. O's. And that's a little wonky, but it's fine. I think I just deleted a space from this. One, two, three. It's something to do with this area. And for some reason it's not like that. Um, 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 Holy cow! What does this do? Alright, let's just. What if I just add a space there? Actually, no, let me fill this game with X's. And let's see what it says. Oh, something's wrong here. What is game of 0? We don't know. But just do game of 9. Comes a, I think that's a 0 or an O. Because I don't think I say that. Okay, I don't know what that was. Let me just set that to 8. I think that's also another problem. Because that still works just fine. Let me see how this looks in the terminal. Let me just change OBS. Okay, so let's see how this looks in the terminal. Let's just do that. Yeah, I have an icon to put on it later. Let's be O. And it did the crash. Oh. And let me just run it in the terminal. Copy as path. Tic-tac-toe O's. That looks pretty good in the terminal. Better thing. Color 2. Now we can play hacker mode. Obviously joking, but yeah, we can. Okay, so now what do I need to do? I need to have the CPU take a turn. So let me make a function to do that. So I'll pass the game object into it. Actually, it'll also return an int. So int CPU turn. Actually, how I'm naming everything, let me just rename this. CPU turn. Char game 9 elements. And let's just do absolutely nothing for now. Show game. Actually, I don't need that. I only need that after I check what turn it is. So let's just alright. I'm so confused right now. Holy cow. Give me a second, guys. Okay. Give me a second. Alright. So, now I think. Alright. Let me just refocus. So, we need a CPU turn and a player turn. Square brackets. It's not what I need here. Okay. So, let me just think. I need to have a function to get the player's turn, and then also to make the CPU do its turn. So, CPU, I'm gonna need C time, and in my other one, in my other project, when I was still learning, I have this file, and let me just copy it and close this. So this is the code inside of that, because I did not know what I was doing, and this doesn't work. For some reason, it just doesn't. It doesn't like it at all. So, we need to figure out a way to have this in here. This is just to test the functionality of it, but now I need it. So, we have cout random. So just random. And srand time. Let me just comment like 90% of this out. Why is it so weird? Okay, we need this deletes. I need to find a way to do that, and also I need a way for this. Okay, let's do the player's turn first. So for the player to move, they need to have an input. So, well, first let's um, if so, X's will go first. Player char X. If it's an X, then they go first. Well, let me do this math equation. So, let's have turns. It'll decide it based on turns percent 2. So it's odd or even. So every turn can be played by the CPU or the player. And if the player is O's, then we'll just +1 or -1. And we'll do this. So it'll basically be a ternary operator here. I think that's what it's called. But let's just do that. So if our character is X, Now, let's do um let's have a character for game status. So this game status, um let's have 0 is nothing, 1 is um player wins, 2 is tie, and 3. Well, actually, I could just do an int for that in that case. And let's have 3 be CPU wins. Now, let's have int status, game status of the game. Alright, so we have game status. We'll read that later. Let's just have nothing in it for now. So, we'll use this function with the ternary operator, and while well, let's have another do while, because I need it. Do this code while game status is equal to 0. Because if it's not 0, then we figured out that we won or lost. Who knows? So, let's do so we need to have the turn happen. So if turn and then a ternary thing for later. If turn, why are my servers going really quickly right now? Like their fans are turned on. Huh? Just got too hot after a long time. It does that sometimes. But I do wonder because it's like more than usual. Okay, now let's percent that by 2. So mod 2. So now, if let's do player character is the same as an O because those will go second. And I gotta do this type of O. Let's question mark that. And so if it is an O, let's do 1, or otherwise let's do 0. And turn plus. And let's do if that's even. So if this is even, turn 0 plus 0 %2, so 0. So that means that the player should move. Player turn. Else, then it's the CPU's turn. Um, so, oh yeah, I forget about all of the semicolons I need, which is really annoying. Um, so we need to display the board also, but so CPU turn, it will, oh yeah, CPU needs to take the turn, and since I don't know how to get the actual value of the thing, then we'll just do game at this becomes so the game CPU will become character. No, it's just CPU character. That sounds good. So CPU turn. Too few. Game. Game. CPU turn of game. Okay. So now we got that. Now, if it's the player's turn, should probably show the show game. Show game, and let's pass the game. Next, well, let's just run this with fixes to semicolons, game, turns. And just make this more readable. Let's flip these. I don't know. Oh, right where I am. Holy cow. Oh, it's just warnings. -W return type. BIOS. And what does this do? It just stops the program. I think, yeah, I got in a loop. It would show the game. Should have showed the game. Oh, no, it's the CPU turn. So I'd put X, and it would show the game. Player turn. And I actually need this for the player turn also. Boom. Game, player turn. And let's player character. So you got game, player character. So let's ask the user for. Let's just do this. Well, int square do grand x equals, no, square. Square equals random modulus 8 or 9. Semicolon. So square becomes that. Well, game at square is equal to not equal to space. And I need parentheses. Some parentheses. And boom. And I forgot about this stupid thing. Okay. Fixed. Now we have our game. And if it gets out of this loop, let's return square, I guess. Boom. Turn square and add that. Let's just run. Oh. And I don't know what happened. Oh. Get. That should be better. Because I know Python gets mad at that. Identifier game status is undefined. Int game status. Which one is correct? Oh, it's this one. Yeah, game status. Alright. Game status of game. I feel like the game status will be the most complicated. And I put the CPU turn inside of game status. There we go. Hopefully that works. So, let's do this. Player turn. Int square. I can't spell. New. Standard. C and out. What square? Would you run? No. Right to left, top to bottom. Let's just keep that out. Ah, my numlock. Okay. And now we put standard C in. Square. Didn't forget those this time. If actually, let's just add show game. And let's delete this. I don't know if that's more readable or less readable, but I'm gonna do it. And holy cow. Now, I'm just gonna take this code. Now, yeah, let's just use the same code for that. And now what would happen if I run this? Get game status of game. No return statement in returning non-void. That's fine, we haven't added that yet. X, square would you like to go in? Oh, I need a new line there. 2. And it crashes. Not sure why it crashes like that, but it does. So, yeah. Now, um, let's add a end line. End of X. 1 through 9. Oh, I don't need that end line there. And let's do this again. Huh? Hello, compiler. Okay. X. Square root 2. And it crashes. That's normal. Now, it's VOs. And it crashes again. We got some good progress now. This is our executable. Awesome executable. So, now need the get game status thing. Now, this will be fun. Now, if game. Oh, I also need to know the char player and I need those arguments. There we go. Added the right arguments. Now, should we make a sub function thing? I don't know if these work. Can I make them? Int 1 f int. I want to make a sub function to help me with this. Boolean is val is space in empty. Wait. Oh yeah, because if this is false, I can return a tie if I don't find it. Let's just make this nothing so far. I want to also make a Boolean checker thing. Boolean. Now we check if is three values. Values same. Very descriptive function. Game and char game 9. Very, very descriptive. And int position 1. And let's copy this. Position 3 and position 2. And now three values same as and character value. Okay, so let's check for and let's also have int sum. Zero. For int I equals 0 and int I is less than or equal to 8, we increment I, and if I equal pause 1, so if that's pause 1, then we can't. Oh, let's just or I equals pause 2 and pause 3. Then we will know game at I. Oh, I was about to do I plus plus if game I game I equals value. Huh? This value. Then in that case we will sum plus plus. And if sum equals 3, return true. Else return false. And I gotta fix all the syntax. Let's just see what the compiler says. Error. Well, let's just comment this if it's getting mad at me for it. Get game status. A function definition is not allowed here before this. Get game status. Okay. Holy cow. Oh, one error. In function char. The function. Oh, in the function. Error. A function definition is not allowed here before this. Token bool. So I don't think I can do that. In Python, I would like that. No return statement, and it's not mad. Okay, let's use the one thing I remember from his video besides the 1D lists. Let's do if char. If game at 1 or 0 is equal to ow, my back. Let me pause it again. Okay. So if game at 0 is not equal to space and game at 1 is equal to game 0 and game 2 equals game 1. Holy cow, I forget about this again. And in here, if game 0 if game 0 I want to exit this. Okay. What's PowerShell? What do you want? If game 0 is the same as, oh, yeah, player. What is that? Holy cow! If game is player. If that is the player, then you will return. Return 1. Else we will return. Oh. Yeah, else. Return. Return 3, I think. Yeah, 3. Return 3. And we're done with that. Huh? If game. You need this. You need that. There we go. Else. No. Else. If this stuff. Game 3, 4, 3, 5, 5, that, 4. And we can copy this. Copy this entire thing now. Just edit these values. 3 becomes 6. 6, wait, 0. 1, 2. Okay, yes, that would be correct. 6, 4 becomes a 7. 7? No, 6. 8, 7. That looks good. Okay. Oh, and then you need to fix these game zeros. Okay. I have to copy and paste this entire thing. Where is it? Okay, here it is. 0, 3, 0, 6, 3. Because now we're going up and down. Up and down the thing. Now, 3. 3 would be 0 plus 1, actually. So it'll be 1, 1, 1. 4 is actually what I need here. And then this would be 7. Game 0, yes. This would be game 1. And this should be game 3. 3. Game 3, 7 needs to become. Oh, no, not 3, 2. 2. This should be that, and that becomes that, which becomes 3, 4, 5. 7 becomes 5. 6 and 8. What? Oh. 6's becomes 2. 8's become 8. Okay. Now this is all the diagonals. Or no. Straight lines. Need the diagonals now. Copy, paste, paste, paste. I did not paste it 3 times, did I? No. Wait. 0, 0. What's the middle one? It's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Middle one's 4. Last one is 8. And next one is 2, 1, 2, 3. No. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this becomes 0, 3, 6. Alright. And if it didn't find anything in here, else, I hate this code. Else we will for int I equals 0 and I is less than or equal to 8 and I plus spaces int spaces. Spaces. Oh no, if game I. If game I is that we can this needs to be 0. We can spaces plus plus. If spaces is 0, then we know it's a tie. Return 2. Else it's not a tie and we will return 0. Holy cow, that's a big function. And I don't even know if it works yet. Now, let's run. How did it run first try? I have absolutely no idea. I'm also happy. X. Let's just be X's. Let's go first. 1. Okay. 0, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thanks for playing. Oh, yeah, because I did win. So it seems like the CPU doesn't do anything. Oh, turns plus plus. Oh my gosh. This is actually going not that bad. I want to go and score 0. Um, 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 um. Okay, before it says thanks for playing, I need to show the board, but this is actually working better than I thought. Let's run this again. Let's play as X. U are X, CPU is O. What's square? So I need to add 1. Game square -1. Return square -1. Or actually +1. Wait. Yeah, -1. Oh. Why does the terminal do this? Like, bro. Stop. Run my code. Play X. Let's go in square 1. Boom. 2, 3. A boom. Okay. This is not going half bad. Let's go in, let's be X. Let's go to square 1. Then 5. Oh, he blocked me. Let's go in 3. 2. Thank you for playing. Holy cow, this is perfect. Let's just collapse that. That's too big. Too big for my likings. Okay. Now, okay, when it's done, need to show game. Show game. If game status equals parentheses isn't needed. Game status equals 1. Standard cout. You win. Else if game status equals 2, std cout, you tied, and otherwise the CPU should have won. So std cout, CPU wins. And I forgot these again. Okay. Alrighty. Let's just look at this. X, 1, 2, 3. You win, and then thanks for playing, because I haven't added the play again screen. Let's run the code again. Well, actually, let me just copy this, because I don't need to recompile it. Let's do O's, and boom, he already made a move. Let's go 5. Let's go 6. Yeah, doesn't like that. 7. 3. Yeah, 3. Boom. CPU wins what? That's why you always test your games. I went in square 3, but I'm O's, so it thought the CPU won. Player character and CPU character. What just happened? What is Okay, let me move. Okay. CPU character. Boom. Turns plus plus. Let's read my win or lose code. What is happening? It's definitely a flaw with this code, so it's at the bottom. If game 2, 3. Yes. Game 3. It should be game 2. This should not be game 3. It should be game 0. Game 3 is this. And this is the code for 2. This is the code for 2. So this should be 2. Let's recompile. All the x's. I'll go in square 0. Oh yeah, 1. I'll go in square 2 and 3. You win. Let's run this again. Let's be x's. And let's go in square 2. The CPU really likes that square. I need to fix the code for that. Let me run this again. I want to see what happens if I go there. Well, I can't go there now, but I exited the program and that happened. Let's go be x's, and let's do it in square 6. Okay, he does change what he wants to do. I can force him to do other things. Now let's go square 1 because I don't want him to win. Let's go square 4. And let's go square, yeah, this will test type detection. That's square 7. I win. Oh, I need to actually get in a tie with this guy. 1, 2. Okamashi. And then I'll go 5. And this will result in me winning anytime. X. Let's go 9, 8, 1. Let's go square 4. And I win again. Okay, I need to actually get in a tie with this guy. I win again. I gotta test all possible outcomes. And I should probably add on the CPU turn, I need to add this tiny little piece of code. This. And we gotta do srand of time. And boom, that might fix it. I forgot about that. Recompile. Let's do x's. Let's go square 1, 2, 3. And let's run this again. X's 1, 2, 3. And he's different every time. Perfect. 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 Oh, I got a tie. Yep, this looks like a tie. It says you tied. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect. Alright. Now the only thing we need to add is to ask what the user wants to do. So I have all the code built to ask that again. And I will do you tied. And I also need to add a C out again. Okay, now we have a new line. Standard output. Now we need to say, what would you like to do? std c out. Play again. Play again will be N, or it could be P. Exit. X. I'll just say that so that I don't need to worry about it. And standard input. Next game. Boom. Now let's run this. Tic-tac-toe program. Let's be X's. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna put another line there. And let's Play again. Let me fix that. And run again. And let's say X. X. 1, 2, 3. I can't go 3, 4, 5, 5, 9. Play again. New game. I'll be O's this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom. I'll exit. Doesn't exit. Okay. Gotta fix this code. I'll be X's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. CPU wins. That's the first time I've ever seen that. I will exit, and it doesn't exit. Yep, char next game. Compile. Now I'll be O's 1, 2, 3. Exit. I'll be O's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You tied. I will exit, and it keeps giving me new games. Oh, if I'm using ors, I'm gonna knot this entire thing. Because that's what I meant to do. I hate this bug. And we will X's 1, 2, 3. Exit. Boom. Almost done. I'll be O's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom. I will keep playing. And I'll just have exit be whatever. I hate bugs so much. Let's change this. And let's not this. So let's not be inverting that. Let's be X's. CPU wins. And I'll be N. I'll be X's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You want it a different way? G. Thanks for playing. Now I know there's a ton of bugs in here. I'll also add credits to me at the top. By me. Boom, my name fits perfectly there. And I'll stop, please. That thing's annoying. It's 5 characters. I'll eyeball it. Because I know what it should look like. And I'll have the version there. Let's see how that looks. I hate that bug. And tic-tac-toe version 1.0. I'll be an O. 1, 2, 3. N. X. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. X. That's decent code. It's the most complicated thing I've ever written in C++. By far. Now, I feel like it's still in beta, but let me fix this OBS thing. So, I'm going to open it in this thing. View in not integrated terminal, just in File Explorer, and then here we'll open in terminal. Because, oh my gosh. Start, CMD. I don't like PowerShell really, for some reasons. Tic tac hack toe. Let's run tic tac toe. New game. All be X's. And my stream manager crashed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That happens a lot sometimes, but it's fine. And I will play a new game. Actually, I'm also gonna reverse this again. I like E for exit better. Also, I don't really have a good way to read this yet, so I'll just postpone that for version 1.1 when I figure out how to do that. Could add pluses there. That might make it look weird though. Maybe X's 1, 2, 3. Boom. I'll exit. Thanks for playing. And it ends. Now, explore. And it doesn't open up that. Let me just run it like this, and it still looks basically the same. Boom, exited. Yeah, pretty good. I'll play tic-tac-toe. Actually, holy cow. Yeah, that's a bug, but I'm still gonna release my program. Bro, all I did was type more than one character. Oh. Huh. CN is really, really buggy. And you type in a character and it freaks itself out. That's awesome. Okay. So let's new game. What letter would you like to be? And then let's valid. This is validation response. Wow, that's not valid. Turn 0, do this. This is some pretty good game logic. Show game. You win, you tied, CPU wins, end line. What would you like to do? End play again, or another command exit. I am going to change it to E. E to exit. Or another character to play again. And I will not this. And boom. Boom, let's run this. Let's be X, 1, 2, 3. We'll type G, O, 1, 2, 3. How did the CPU win? And found another bug. Wait. No, I was O's. That's not a bug. Okay. And E, exit. Tic-tac-toe. X, 1, 2, 3. And I will do little e. Tic-tac-toe. E, 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 X. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did not want to start a new game, but whatever. Seven. Boom. Boom. And I will type EX. Oh. Okay, my program's buggy, but I think I'm going to compile it now. So, this exe file isn't perfect yet, because it can't be run on my other computer. I've done that before. It does not work. Also, I think I still have that. Then I need to compile it statically. Let me just do this and then cut out of that. So this is what it did. I'll do this. I'll cut down the things I don't need. Tic-tac-toe, and then tic-tac-toe.exe. Actually, I need win. I need this. So I want this ICO. Hello? ICO on my exe. So I think I make a new file. I'm bad at spelling. I think it's RC. Let me search it up. Boom. ICO. Yeah, it's RC. And I guess that's different than from what I did last time, but okay, now we're back here. We do this, and we do tick, tack. So.ico. Yep, we do that, and then RC, and we go here. Boom, boom. Wait a second. Boom. And we type this command. I should probably rename this. WinRes icon RC dash O icon. Boom, we got this. And now we do G++ take that toe does C++ dash O take that toe dot exe, and in here we also have to include icon dot res, and we also do dash static. Boom. Res. Icon dot res. Give me a second. Alright. Huh. That's weird. So, file not recognized. File format not recognized. I did it earlier. Just remove the .exe. Not find detected. G++. Icon.res. Format not recognized. Main icon. Mutable icon in File Explorer. Let me just recompile this icon. Format not recognized. Probably because main icon is not icon.ico, icon.rc, main icon, icon.ico. I recompiled this thing and still not working. Give me a second. I did not want to open Minecraft or Bridge. Holy cow. Holy cow. Okay. Bro, what is happening right now? Let me just VS Code. Oh, okay. Um, I did this earlier just fine. Okay, well, I just need to compile this thing that's not being recognized, and then I can put it somewhere. I don't know. Delete. Boom. Icon.res. File not recognized. File format not recognized. I don't even know what to put on here. Just add dot static. See, that works just fine. Okay, well, um, compiling is being really annoying right now, so, like, I did this just fine earlier, so, um, I will catch you guys later. Alright, bye!